Hi guys, I'm with Bhautik here, who I've been training with for over a year. He's been doing 2 sessions a week, and on top of that, some home-based stretching and mobility, and about 20 k's worth of running. So Bhautik, what were your expectations when you first started exercise physiology with longevity?
Oh boy, I just wanted to get fit again. I think, like a lot of people, the pandemic, I just kind of got a bit wrecked. Habits had fallen by the wayside. I think a lot of stuff that I'd just been doing automatically and mechanically just went out of the window, and I didn't even realize what I'd lost. I just knew that I wasn't as dialed in as I was before. I wasn't, I was just groggy and crappy all the time. It's like, okay, what can I do to sort of get back to sort of like a good base level of fitness? And that was my initial goal.
And what were some of the results you've achieved since?
A lot. I mean, I discovered that I like running, which was probably nobody was more surprised about that than me. So that was a big one, but I think that's at the end, right? So along the way, a lot of it was just getting that base level of fitness back, which was a big thing, right? I think having that level of fitness missing was kind of crappy. Once I got that, I was able to sort of discover this, I guess, new gear that I had, right? I think I never really been as busy as I have been in my entire life as I am now. And paradoxically, all this time that I spent on exercise has meant that I'm much better able to focus on everything else, right? I've got more energy, frankly, I've got more time, I've got more focus for what I'm doing because I'm able to work more efficiently. And my mood is significantly better, right? Like all the time, I'm just, not feeling groggy all the time. I've got that energy and focus to do things, which has been fantastic.
And yeah, you mentioned that you weren't running 9 months ago. You just completed the City to Surf from start to finish. What's the significance of that for you?
Oh, look, it was a big deal. I think last time I did City to Surf was, it's funny, I was sorting out the house on the weekend and I found the certificate for doing the City to Surf from like 18 years ago, and I found my little medal and stuff. I was like, oh, this is cool. But I remember when I did that, it was just a fun run, right? It was just in fact, I didn't even run, I walked, right? It was fun, but like wasn't the point, right? And I came back to it this time, and I thought, okay, so I needed something to work towards. I'm just that kind of person, and City to Surf was that goal. And with that, I was able to sort of run it, And then the goal was to just get start to finish without stopping and without slowing down, and that was great. It was a real achievement. The thing that surprised me about it was how much I enjoyed it. It was a really, 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 it was genuinely fun to do it. It was hard, but it was fun. That was cool.
Yeah. It's been good to see that shift from like extrinsic motivation and goals to like that intrinsic motivation.
Totally. I think
I just love it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's weird. Like, I always had this feeling, my whole life really, where if I don't move enough each week, I kind of feel a bit crappy. But it's now I'm able to access that a lot more and really sort of like measure it and say, okay, this is how much I need, so I feel good every week. And it's nice to sort of, I guess, have a leash on that. That's been really good.
What were some of the benefits of having an individualized exercise management plan?
Huge. I think over time I've had a bunch of injuries and weird things that I've done that have all added up, and I never really sort of managed in a proper way. In fact, I had a significant injury from cycling the way back, and I never really sort of recovered from it properly. And these are great ways of sort of eventually, like, as you get older, like throwing your back out in a fairly permanent way. So I needed to get on top of that. So the individualized exercise plan has been good because we can keep on making progress, and when the injuries come up, not if, right? This is a way of then working through them and keeping going. I think if I'd been trying to do this myself, I would have probably given up, right? And this is a way of making sure that I don't.
You've done really well to adhere to it through the common challenges.
It's been really tough, yeah. But it's been good. It's been good to have that nudge. It's been good to have that direction to basically work around things rather than through. That's been good. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing your experiences.
Genuinely my pleasure. Thank you.